Oh, hey out there, guys. It's Saturday, and I really haven't done nothing today. Waiting on some parts for my little project on the Colorado there. I ordered some parts from BDS during the week, and all I've heard is that we got your order, you know. Most companies will tell you when it's shipped or when it'll be there. I haven't heard nothing, so... Delays. I got things to do, you know? Like every time I need something, it takes about a week to get something. What I need is some basic information too. Anybody out there have some stock factory Colorado coil springs off a 4x4? I need those. I got rid of mine. I need them now just to compare notes. I need to check dimensions and stuff, and heights and spring rates. These are the springs I'm going to use. As you can see, they're ground joint or ground ends. The factory coils are cut ends. Well, ground on the top and cut on the bottom. That's why you got that little spring isolator that goes on there and it fits a certain way. So these are what I'm using. These are, I got 650 and 700 pound springs. Not sure what I'm going to use yet, but I got those spring rates from Chevy Performance. Yeah, they recommend 14-inch springs, 650 or 700 pounders. So I may put the 700 pounders on because my truck's a little heavier than normal than your standard Colorado. And then I fit them struts up. I need to check measurements and stuff. So if you're in Southern California, you got some springs laying around for a Colorado LT. I believe 2015 to 2019 will fit, will work. But not ZR2s, and maybe not even a ZR1. ZR1 might work. I think those use standard struts. So. The ZR2s have those Digimatics or whatever they are. Might be something different there. It might be, I don't know. It'd be nice to have access to all this stuff. But anyways, what I got to work with. Yeah, so hang in there. I got the video of what I'm doing with the Colorado. I've got Koni struts, okay? I've got some Koni struts I'm going to put on there. We'll see how these work out. I had to import these because they do not offer these in this country for the Colorado. For the these are the Koni Heavy Track Raids. Okay. Now supposedly they've got internal bump stops. They got a bump stop for full compression, and they've got a hydraulic bump for full extension. So that's lacking in a lot of struts, especially on these IFS suspensions. As you've seen some of my other videos from my Tacoma issues I've had with the struts going out, that's from just bang, topping out at full extension. The best ones I found, or that held up the best, were the Rancho 9000 XLs, the adjustables. Those have an internal bump stop, and they also have a bigger bushing on the top. You know, the top bolt that goes through the top hat, they call it, the top mount, to soak up some of that impact. But we'll see how these do. That's a whole issue. That's a whole project I'm working on, getting these to fit that Colorado. These are made for the Australian Colorado. For Australian conditions, right? Right. So, hang in there. Alright, so my springs came in. Made in USA by PackRacingSprings.com. Got a deal on these. They're having a closeout. It's only certain sizes of springs, 24 bucks each. Can't beat that. So in my past video, I was showing you the spring seat, the isolators on the Konis. Now, is this thing smaller because these are metric? You know, they're European made? I'm not exactly sure yet, because here's the spring pad for the Colorado. This is from Ranchos, when I had the Rancho shocks on there. You see the size difference. No. The inside diameter and outside diameters are smaller, so see that? So are there springs different over there? I have no idea. I know this is a 55 millimeter tube right here, the diameter. So I got 3-inch springs, which fit on the factory upper mount. This is the upper mount off the Colorado. Yep. Squeezes on there somehow, but yeah. These go on the top, right? Goes something like that once you put all the pieces together. The top mount. So that'll work. It's the bottom mount. This thing is too loose. Don't cover the whole bottom of the spring. I mean, I don't think that's a proper fit. You know, not like that. That looks proper, if you know what I mean. Hope you can see. It's very bright out here. It's hard for me to see the display screen here. So I got these adapters when I ordered my springs. These are for a 2.5 to 3-inch adapter for the spring. So I guess if you're running 2.5-inch springs, you can run 3-inch with these. See, perfect. Okay, so this will go on the shock, because this is smaller. This is Mas Grande right here. So doesn't quite fit on the shock body though. So I can fix it. See the difference there? It's like a 1/4 inch all the way around difference. So I'm going to have to make a sleeve for this. Either that or I could tack weld them in place, but I'd rather not. I won't need this. See, and this is made for a cut spring. See, the factory springs are cut springs. The top is round like this, but the bottom is a cut spring. That's why even Rancho sells this pad here. See, it's tapered. It goes bigger, bigger, bigger for a cut spring. This is made for a cut spring. The factory strut uses a cut spring. It's not flat. It's got a little step in it for the cut of the spring. So this is a learning thing, guys. I'm no expert at this stuff, but I figure, hey, how difficult can it be, right? I got a question out there, or a comment from one of you wise guys out there were saying, oh man, the Koni has a longer body. It's about 1 inch longer, and it's going to bottom out. You're going to destroy it and all that shit. Well, in case you didn't know, these don't collapse all the way. You would think this collapses all the way down, but it don't. That's all the way down. See how the Koni body is longer? Well, I think I'll be okay. Alright guys, later on in the day, check this out. Here's the Koni struts. My springs came in. These are the 650s. I'm debating whether to go with the 650s or the 700 pound springs. You know? I would assume the 700 pound springs would be for heavy off-roading and a heavy vehicle. This would probably be like mid-range. I guess I could start with the 700s. And if it's too stiff, I could put the 650s in there. I'm running 600s right now, and I think it's pretty soft still. Yeah. So there's a spring adapter I was telling you about. That's a 2.5 by 3 inch. Custom fitted by myself. I made a sleeve for them. I don't know if you can see a black thing in there, but yeah. So now they're nice and centered in there. Oh, I'm going to fit the struts up first without the coils, just to double check. And then I'll take them down to the shop and have them put it on the, they got a spring compressor, so they can safely compress the springs and put the tops on for me. That's why I'm not here struggling with makeshift tools, you know. Spending hours, you know, just trying to get something on, or I take it down there, drop it off, go have lunch, come back, and it's done. It takes about 10 minutes, you know. They put this on, put it in their machine there, they compress it down, put the top on, put the bolt on. Hopefully my calculations work out. 14-inch springs, factory Koni shocks for an Australian Colorado.